And we welcome you in to our Boulevard Home Game of the Week. Today's game, of course, brought to you by Boulevard Home, making your house a home for 50 years here in southern Utah. Go check out Boulevard Home with their many locations across southern Utah and even into southern Nevada, into Las Vegas and Mesquite. Today's game, again, Desert Hills, Crimson Cliffs. This is going to be one of those that This is going to be one of those that I think is going to be kind of an instant classic for us here in region, just because these two schools, rivals, right? They're both playing really good baseball. Desert Hills only has one loss. It came to Dixie.
Yeah.
I feel like they maybe thought, hey, we're invincible going through this the pre-region, pre-season, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
You know, maybe feeling like they're a little more invincible. I think the game against Dixie proved they weren't, and I think there's other schools like Crimson Cliffs that are going to get ready to try to take advantage of it. It's going to be really hard to do, though, here at Thunderfield.
Absolutely. Real hard to do. Thunder are a great team, though, 15-1, like you said. They got a trio of batters hitting over 450 this season. Andrew Wilson, Jackson Tolman, and Hagen Reed. And they've got 8 players that have registered a home run on the season. Andrew Wilson leads the team with 5. So this is a very powerful lineup, top to bottom. They can do a lot of damage and strike fear into a lot of pitchers.
Yes, they can. We've got the teams are set up on the sidelines over here, over on the one sitting over by third base. The Crimson Cliffs team over in their dugout as coaches and umpires meet at home plate, and we're getting ready to get this thing squared away. Let's step aside, take a break here inside of our pregame show. Brought to you by Findlay Subaru. Check out Findlay Subaru at findlaysubaru.com and on the saving side of the freeway. And also brought to you by Bucks Ace Hardware. Go check out Bucks with their 3 Southern Utah locations. That brand new location in Hurricane as well. All right, going to take a quick break. When we return, it's game time here on the Fan Sports Network.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Wilkinson's House of Lighting, Coral Canyon Golf Course, and City of St. George Recreation.
Welcome back on in, everybody. Your Boulevard Home Game of the Week here on the Fan Sports Network. Caden Formaster and Paul Ratliff on the broadcast with you. Nathan Nelson running camera for us as well, so shout out to Nathan Nelson.
Yeah, big shout out.
Absolutely. We have ourselves a ball game for you coming up here shortly. Crimson Cliffs, Desert Hills, getting ready to get things started. Here's your starting lineup for Crimson Cliffs Mustangs as they're getting ready to step up to the plate. Leading off is going to be Jason MacArthur, followed by Jackson Whitworth. McKay Wright out in left field, Cutter Christensen in right, Austin Smith behind the dish, Josh Gray at shortstop, Ryder Sherrod over on first, Nate Finson in the hot corner at third base, Brecken Park on second, Naden Smith as your pitcher tonight for the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs as they're getting ready to step up to the plate.
Yeah, MacArthur, a guy, a senior, hitting .371, 6 RBIs, 1 double, 1 triple, 1 home run on the season. So he can do a little bit of everything. Got the speed to get around the bags quickly, and he's got the power to get the ball out to the outfield and beyond. So we'll see what he's able to do here.
So get MacArthur to lead things off here for the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs, stepping into that left-handed batter's box. We appreciate you listening in on the Fan Sports Network. On the radios, the first pitch comes in called strike one. It is a little bit windy here over at Desert Hills High School and Thunder Field, so we do apologize if there's a little wind coming through your speakers right now, but of course we're doing the best we can to try to shield it. And of course, we are also streaming, so worst case scenario, if you want to watch the game, you can turn us down if it gets a little windy, but of course the commentary is always fun.
That's right.
Off the 1-1 count, it goes to a 2-1.
Yeah, right on the edge there, I thought, kind of catching the outside corner, but to no avail, so 2-1 count, like you said.
Here's the 2-1. And never mind, going to take a time.
Time this early in the game, it's I guess you can call time any time, of course, but just this early to try and break up the pitcher's rhythm could be a good move here by MacArthur.
Fastball low, called strike.
Could backfire as well, as he looked pretty determined to put that pitch in the zone, and he did. And now MacArthur with a 2-2 count, no outs.
And the pitch. Low, hitting the turf. Full count. And the pitch on the full count. Oh, called ball. That could have gone either way. I felt like it was right on the corner.
It was definitely borderline, and a fringe call for sure. It's a tough way, but it goes the way of the batter and the Mustangs, and MacArthur's on. So good for them to get a man on and this early in the game with no outs.
Yeah, no outs. 1 on, top of the first here. Just getting things rolling at Desert Hills High School. Desert Hills in their... Oh, this one's hit into shallow right, takes a hop, fielded. Runners will advance a base, and we've got runners on first and second, still no outs.
Yeah, that was a great strike at the ball. Great placement, gets it right in the outfield grass in front of the left fielder. And able to get on base now with 2 on, and we're going to see a little meeting on the mound here early in this game.
Yeah, as I was about to mention, though, Desert Hills with their light purple jersey.
Yeah.
What kind of a color is that?
I guess it's lavender.
Is it a lavender? I'll go with a lavender.
I guess you can call it a lavender.
Sure.
Kansas State does it. They've got
That's
their purple, then they've got like a different purple, which is kind of like this color. Lavender, I think that is.
Yeah, it's not a bad color indeed.
It's sharp look, I feel like.
That's a good pitch.
Yeah, it was.
Fell right into the zone for strike 1. So again, runners on first and second, 0-1 count here in the top of the first. Up to bat right now, McKay Wright. Another solid pitch. That one hitting right down the zone for strike 2.
McKay Wright been the heavy RBI guy this season for the Mustangs. 15, 2 doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs. So he's definitely had the power surge when given the opportunity. Let's see if he gets one to hit here.
Low and outside. Don't mind that pitch for the first ball of the at-bat. Andrew Wiley on the mound for Desert Hills. That one just off the zone as well, so 2-2 count.
Wiley working, trying to paint the corners, find the right spots. Location so key in high school and any level of baseball pitching. But this Desert Hills lineup so good, so potent. I'm sorry, the Crimson lineup so potent that you got to work through each batter one by one and can't take it, can't take any batters off here.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the pitch. Works the count full.
It's just a good at-bat here from McKay Wright. Is very patient at bat.
Second full count we've seen.
Yeah.
With 3 batters.
That's right.
And the pitch. Swung on, it's a little hopper. Wiley will pick it up, tosses it to first. That'll be the first out of the ball game, but runners advance to second and third.
Yeah, you got to run 2 runners in scoring position at this point if you're the Mustangs. Opportunity for a potential big inning, and with just 1 out. I mean, you're sitting pretty here. Wiley got to lock in, get ready to go here as this Crimson lineup, like I was just saying, no batters off. There's so many good batters throughout this lineup that you can't really take one off because any of them can hurt you.
And now, especially with 2 runners in scoring position, Cutter Christensen steps up to the plate. The lefty, outside pitch, ball 1.
Christensen, a .378 hitter, 14 hits on the season, 9 RBIs, 2 doubles, 2 triples.
Called strike 1.
That was a good looking power pitch there from Wiley. Just kind of attacking the zone, going right down the middle. Showing some of his best stuff.
Here's Christensen facing the 1-1 in the pitch. Hit well down the right field line, and it will go out of play. And makes it a 1-2 count here in the top of the first. 2 runners in scoring position, scoreless on the board.
1 ball put on the outfield grass here, and this is a 2-0 game though, so Wiley and the Thunder got to be real careful.
Low in the zone for ball 2. Just 1 out so far in this inning as well. Here's the 2-2. Wiley with the pitch. Popped up, ahead and foul. So he stays alive with the 2-2 count. And again, 2 runners on. Pitch. Ooh. Desert Hills fans thought he had it there. I'm not going to lie, I kind of thought he had it there, but instead the count goes full for the 3rd time in this first inning.
Yeah, I agree with you, Caden. I thought that was strike 3 and on to 2 outs in the inning, but still 1 out here and a great opportunity still for the Mustangs here with the full count.
Swung on and missed for strike 3.
There's another one of those power pitches, just going right after the batter. I love that from Wiley, as he's just showing, you know, I've got some great stuff and I'm going to come right with it.
This will bring up Austin Smith, the catcher for the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs. Again, 2 on, 2 outs.
Smith was at media day, thought he was a really grounded and great kid and spoke real confidently of the Mustangs this season, had high hopes. He started off the season well as well.
Yeah.
Both protecting the plate and at the dish batting.
So Wiley steps off the back of the mound, looking at down the runner over at second. Here's the pitch, low for ball 1. Here's the pitch, swung on, missed. Evens up the count at 1 apiece.
Yeah, Wiley going to that power pitch quite a bit. I feel like he's kind of shown his abilities here, that he's not afraid of any of the batters on the Mustangs. He's going to go right after you. And I like that approach.
Smith steps out of the box, takes a timeout, resets. And here we go, 2 outs. Runner on second and third. Facing a 1-1 count. Pitch. Fastball went high, and
again, that was another one I thought.
I thought it was close.
Edge, yeah.
And we're sitting right behind the umpire right here, so we actually have a decent angle at it. I mean, we've got about as good of an angle as anybody in the crowd, at least. High. Called strike.
Oh, called strike. Yeah. See, we've got a good vantage point, I feel like, back here, but umpire saw that one differently than us. But
is this when we get into makeup calls?
That's right. Oh.
Hit well, going into left center, headed on over, trying to grab it, and no, it's going to go over the wall. We got ourselves a home run.
Wow. I thought that was not going to carry that far, but that was struck. But I didn't think the sound off the bat was that of a home run, but that was every bit a slam or just a great mash to the baseball there.
It was indeed. Clears the bases, gives the Mustangs a 3-0 lead.
That's big. When you're playing a 15-1 team at home or on the road, and you come out with a 3-run home run, and then it starts as simple as just a couple hits, singles, and you move the runner over with the sacrifice, and you know it's just a beautiful execution, and then it ends in a 3-run home run. So
gives yourself a little 2-hour alley.
Yeah.
First pitch ball here to Josh Gray. He's got to follow up that. That's going to be tough. Low. 2-0 count. He's starting off well, though.
He has.
It's nice to see some composure.
Yeah.
That was a good pitch, swung on and missed. Some good movement on the slider there. Two ones to count with 2 outs. Fouled away. That'll even things up at 2 apiece. So again, this is Josh Gray, shortstop for the Mustangs.
Great good looking swing there. Very compact, fast.
Swung on, miss. He's taken off. The catcher missed it. Throw to first. That is there for out number 3. So the top of the first comes to a close. Desert Hills has to follow up a 3-run shot off the bat of Cutter Christensen. We're going to step aside more when we return. Bottom of the first on the Fan Sports Network.
Hello, sports fans. It's Boo Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
At Intermountain Sports Performance, we've been training athletes for over 20 years, and we guarantee your athlete will improve speed, agility, explosive power, and reduce the risk of injury while working with the most qualified and experienced team in Southern Utah. Find us on Instagram at sportsperformance_IH to learn more.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out, with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Heading into the bottom of the first here on the Fan Sports Network. Desert Hills stepping up to the plate. The first pitch coming into Crew Christensen well inside for ball 1.
Crew, one of the seniors that returning production from last season, was hurt a lot last year, came back late in the year. Harmon Skeen, another guy that really out a lot of games last year, been fully healthy this season.
This one's hit well through the gap between short and second. So it's going to be a leadoff single for Crew Christensen.
Jace Fillmore.
Brings up Jace Fillmore, second base for the Desert Hills Thunder. I noticed some new hardware, we'll call it, on the building over here, the concession stand and the announcers building over here.
Yeah.
They have retired Drew Thorpe's number, number
nice.
2.
It's a great touch.
Yeah, Drew Thorpe.
Major leaguer.
Friend of the Fan Sports Network. We've had him on a few different times as well. We had him on the week that he made his MLB debut. Had him on the show back then. It was, I guess, last year sometime, wasn't it? It's been a while, but yeah, we got to talk to him about his first strikeout. This one's hit into right field. It's going to take a hop, throw down to second, the slide in. He is safe, and that puts runners on first and second.
Wow, what a great slide there, getting under the tag and right there to get 2 on here. As now the Thunder, after the Mustangs threatened and cashed in the first inning with that 3-run shot, we look to see if the Thunder can respond here in the bottom of the first inning.
Hagen Reed will step up to the plate.
Reed, a guy with a powerful bat, swinging a hot bat right now. 3 home runs already this season.
Here's the pitch. Good curve, but just off the mark for ball 1. That's one of those that, with the placement of it, if he goes chasing, that was great placement and good movement, but Hagen holds off of it. Here's the 1-0. High and away. Runners will advance. Hits the backstop, and that puts runners on second and third.
Yeah, a little meeting on the mound here to calm down a little bit there, as just a little loss of location control there, but I'm sure rebound quickly here.
So 2-0 is the count. Still no outs. See, and that's that movement we were talking about on the first pitch. It moved right into the zone this time. Looked like it was maybe going to be further inside, and it curved down into the strike zone.
Yeah, good looking pitch there. Dropped right in.
Fastball right down the middle.
Gets low.
Got it low in the zone.
Yeah, low in the zone. Strike call. I like that. Finding all the spots right now.
Here's the 2-2 to Hagen Reed. Oh, got him right in the face.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, is he okay? I hope he's okay.
Oh. Both coaches come running over, and he's definitely in pain. Wow. All right. Well, we're going to step aside while they tend to him, and we'll give you updates as we move along here. Because that definitely did not look good. But we'll step aside for just a moment. We'll return in just a little bit.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Today's game is brought to you by Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Bucks Ace Hardware, Dealer Collision, and Finley Subaru.
All right, we're back here at Thunder Field. So Hagen Reed took a shot to the face. They're going to put in a pinch runner for him. He was able to get up and walk off under his own power. The medical staff here, the crew that came on in and checked him out a little bit, and was of course looking for concussion symptoms first off.
Sure.
And, no lacerations or anything like that. Didn't look like he was bleeding or anything, but taking a fastball high up to the chin ain't gonna feel good for anybody. So
absolutely not.
So he again is getting checked on. They do have a runner over on first, which in this situation, of course, is acceptable.
First baseman
under an injury.
8, Andrew Wilson.
And that'll bring up Andrew Wilson. So we'll check in on Hagen Reed and we'll see what the official word is on him. See if he'll end up coming back in at all. I don't know. Depends on how severe that hit was. Talk about this walk-up song, though, huh?
That's amore.
I'm ready to toss some pizza dough or something, you know?
That's right. Wilson been tossing balls over the wall all season. 5 home runs thus far this year.
Yeah, it's very impressive for the lefty. So no outs, bases loaded for Wilson. Here's the pitch. Curveball away, ball gets away, runner goes to home plate, catcher's there, throw, no throw. Instead, we've got ourselves the first score of the game for the Desert Hills Thunder.
Yeah, just a very aware play there by the Thunder. See the ball skip away out of the reach of Smith, and then they make their way home to score their first run of the game, like you said, and now we've got a ball game here. Still plenty of opportunity here for the Thunder to keep cashing in.
Here's the 1-0. High. The count. No outs here in the bottom of the first. There's that curveball. You know, that might be his best pitch.
Yeah, could be it.
Sinks that one in for strike one. More of a curve than a slider. It's definitely got a little more of a right to left movement on it. There it is again, but outside the zone.
Just not really throwing anything for Wilson to hit. Trying to nibble at that outside corner and placement and location, it seems, but Wilson looking to get something more center cut. We'll see if he gets it here, 3-1.
In the dirt, that's gonna walk him, load up the bases.
Now batting, designated hitter number 23, Harmon Skeen.
And now Harmon Skeen stepping up to the dish, and he's got a ton of power. I remember last year he came back from injury towards the end of last season and really started just cranking balls out of the yard. And he's got a lot of power, so this is a dangerous situation for the Mustangs, and now we've got a meeting on the mound here.
Meeting on the mound brought to you by UD and Associates. So again, 3-1 is your score right now. Crimson Cliffs in the lead. They had a 3-run home run to get things started. Very reminiscent of the game we broadcast on Tuesday when the visiting team started off the game in the top of the first with the 3-run shot. And that was the Cedar Reds over the Pine View Panthers. That game finished 20-11.
Wow.
Are we in for it again? Are we in for a 20-11 kind of game?
That's right. Very well could be in the cards tonight.
There you go. Tell me, Paulie, can you, up on the netting there, I believe is a pitch speed indicator, dude. You're going to have to tell me if anything's coming across that screen right there.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't know if there's going to be anything or not, but see if any numbers pop up for us up there. All right, bases loaded, no outs. And Skeen, the designated hitter, up to the plate high, and he goes around for strike one. That fastball, he's got to get that down. That's what was the dangerous pitch that took Hagen Reed out.
Yeah.
And again, we hope he's doing all right. I haven't seen anything from over there. I haven't seen them try to take him away from this game as this one's low and away. I've been looking to see if they walk him out of here to go take him somewhere else. But as of right now, I think they might just be looking at him in the dugout. Actually, I think I see him over there with an ice pack on his cheek. So that's good news.
That is good news. I think I do see him as well, yeah, right in the back of the dugout. Looks like he's doing okay. So that's good news for everyone involved, especially Hagen. You know, that's a scary moment to take a ball like that.
2-1 for Harmon Skeen. Great pitch right down the middle, missing it, but the shortstop's there to clean it up. Throw over to first is not in time. But they do get him at second.
Got the first out of the inning, and could have been a DP ball,
Now
but
batting, third baseman, number 21.
it took a little bit to get it turned there, a little slow, bit of a slow roller. Took a big hop and kind of took a slow roll to the shortstop.
Advantage Desert Hills, though, on the run scored as well off of the, bases loaded situation.
Yeah.
So now they've got runners on the ends. And Harmon Skeen, again, he's got a little limp as he's coming off. He's kind of been fighting some injury there.
Yeah.
But playing through it, doing what he can. Got Briggs, Fillmore stepping up. First pitch in there, strike one.
Good looking power pitch. Was commenting earlier how I love it when they just go straight into it, go after them, best stuff, fastballs. But it seems if the fastball hasn't been the best pitch tonight.
Pitch low.
The curveball we were saying earlier in the game seems like it looks as if it's his most powerful pitch tonight at least.
Yeah. It's got a lot of movement to it. Fouled away. I accidentally just drew on my pants. How about that? You ever done that?
Yeah, I've done
I got a pen over here, keeping the book, not paying attention. Just got a little pen on the jeans. It happens from time to time.
It does.
Gotta love those, those peeks behind the curtain here for our viewers.
That's right.
On the 1-2, hard hit right at the first base. A little hop and a bare hand. Throw over to second, missed it. One run comes in to score. Runner goes from second to third. The throw is there. Drops it, safe at third.
Now batting.
So
44,
2 outs.
Jax Tolman.
And a tied ball game, 3 apiece.
Yeah.
And Tolman will step up.
What a sequence that was there. It looked like a for sure double play. They had the time and the space to make it happen, but unable to turn it, and instead ends up being 2 Desert Hills runs, and now we got a deadlock game on the scoreboard here in the bottom of the first inning with just 1 out.
Jax Tolman, left fielder, steps up into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch high and inside, that's ball 1. Runner on third, bottom of the first inning here at Desert Hills High School. Sun has now gone behind the hills.
2 outs, I'm sorry.
2 outs, correct. Inside pitch. That'll be ball 2. This game might be a little lengthy tonight, the way that this first inning's going. Fouled away. Giving somebody's backyard a souvenir.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a spot here at Desert Hills High School. There's a little bit of no man's land on a hill just along the third base line. This pitch is high, ball 3. 3-1 is the count. Anyway, that baseball landed perfectly in the no man's land. So I'm sure some kid will run up there and go get it at some point today. Two outs, runner on third. Here's the pitch. High, walks him over to first base, putting runners
number 11,
on the end.
Stokely Tate.
Stokely Tate will step up.
Tate, a guy that has got good speed in the outfield, of course, makes a lot of plays out there for the Thunder, and if we get him on base, I feel like he can get moving and we can get some more action on the base pass. The Thunder haven't really stolen anybody tonight, haven't really had to yet, but that's one of the things I like watching them is their running game on the bases.
First pitch is high. Ball 1. Tate batting 8th in this lineup. 3 runs have come around to score, 2 of them on the bases, and 2 outs. There's that curveball fouled away. 1-1 count. Pitch is outside. The back pick over to the first. He was away from the bag. That's going to create a run. Runner on first will stay there. But coming in to score was the pinch runner over on third base.
How many successful back picks have you seen at the high school level?
I've been broadcasting baseball now for 4 years. And I want to say I've maybe seen 4.
Okay.
Maybe about 1 a year I've seen.
Okay.
Now, granted, I'm not at every single game. As this one's popped straight up. That's going to land right above us. Nope. Instead, it's going to land right in the grass, actually. You know, the catcher, if he was able to track that down, probably could have got to it in time.
That's right. It was in the field of play pretty much. Well,
I thought maybe it was.
I thought it was coming right at us.
I'll tell you this, though. The wind is kind of at our backs a little bit, so maybe the wind helped keep it in the field here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually the case. All right, here's the pitch. Blown away, full count. I mentioned the wind here. You can hear it coming through the microphones.
Starting to pick up a little bit. Temperature starting to drop a little bit.
It's a little chilly out here, too. We're looking at currently 61, but I wouldn't be surprised if we reach the mid-50s before the end of this game. Runner goes. Hit right over to second base. Off the hop, the throw to first, and he picks it up for out number 3. So with
After the first, it's the Mustangs 3.
3
Desert
outs,
Hills Thunder 4.
Desert Hills has the lead 4-3 as we head into the top of the second inning. Right here on the Fan Sports Network.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hey St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Today's game is brought to you by Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Bucks Ace Hardware, Dealer Collision, and Finley Subaru.
Here we go into the top of the second inning on the Fan Sports Network and inside your Boulevard Home game of the week. Temperature dropping a little bit here on us. This first pitch coming in low.
In the box, Sheriff for the Mustangs.
And starts things off with a 1-0 count. This is Ryder Sherritt up to bat. Got ourselves a timeout. Looks like there's a meeting at the mound as well. Again, with the weather the way it is, my co-host Paulie over here decided to go run and try to grab himself a little blanket or something. It's pretty cold over here, so he's going to try to get something to go warm him up. So I'll be solo in it for just a moment. This ball game right now, Desert Hills 4, Crimson Cliffs 3 here on the Fan Sports Network. Appreciate you joining us. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit well into shallow left, taking a dive and a good stop out there. Did he get it? Wow, he caught it. What a play that was out in left field. Making the play was Jax Tolman.
Jax Tolman on the play.
Just missed it on the replay, but man, what a dive. First pitch ball outside. That play right there by Tolman already is going to be a candidate for our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game, as that's ball 2 on the outside. Go check out Appliance Wholesalers Plus on the just off the freeway in Bloomington. They've got appliances for wholesale prices. So 1-0 count, coming up 1 out. Should I say 2-0 count, excuse me. Here's the pitch. That one low as well. Nate Finson is up to bat for the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs. 3-0. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Takes a 3-0 for a strike down the middle for 3-1 count. Again, top of the second inning here from Thunder Field. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled away into the dugout. So Nate Finson facing a full count here. Nobody on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that'll walk him. Just on the outside of the zone, trying to get him to chase something, but instead it'll send him on over to first and bring up Brecken Park.
Now batting Park.
Swung on and missed from Brecken Park for the first pitch. Park, a righty. Batting 9th in the lineup. On deck, Jason MacArthur. This one's fouled away. Pitcher's count here, facing the 0-2. Runner on first. Crimson Cliffs trailing in this one. It's 4-3 with the Desert Hills lead. And the pitch. Tips this one and foul. Right back into the netting. The 0-2. Hit well into left field, coming in on it, and dropped. Can't make the play, and runners advance.
Now batting McCarthy.
So that puts Vincent over on second after the walk, and Brecken Park will get on with an E7. Stepping up, Jason MacArthur. Another one hit well into left center. That'll drop in. That'll send a runner around third. The play picked up out there in left field. The runner coming around. No play at the plate. He'll slide anyway. And that will tie this ball game up at 4 apiece. So Nate Vincent comes around to score. MacArthur with the single, RBI single. And we've got ourselves a ball game here. The 10-4 Mustangs, the 15-1 Desert Hills, both sitting at 4 apiece. There's one out. Jackson Whitwer, center fielder, steps up to the plate in the left-hander's batter's box. Here's the pitch. First pitch gets away from the catcher. He doesn't know where it's at. That'll send a runner over to third. He'll even round third. Take a look. Both runners advance. So now runners on second and third, one out, and a count of 1-0. This is Andrew Wiley up on the mound for Desert Hills. Pitch. Hit well into right, going back on it, back, gone! Home run! Jackson Whitwer. Hold up. Nope, they're gonna stop it. That was not a home run indeed. That was just a ground roll double. Excuse me, as it hopped to the fence. But not before it brought across a couple of runs. So Whitwer with the double, and excuse me, Park will come around to score. MacArthur comes around to score. It is a 6-4 game with the Mustangs in the lead. Meeting at the mound. Wiley remains in at pitcher for now, and of course the meeting just trying to get him settled in place. Really, he's not pitching horrible. He's pitching contact. It's just the fact that the Mustangs are creating that contact. So here we go, stepping up to the plate. Here's the pitch. That's outside. Ball one. This is McKay Wright up to the plate. First at bat didn't go well for him. He had a little dribbler over to the pitcher, threw it over to first base for the out. And that one, again, drops out. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. 2-1 count now to McKay Wright. Hit over to third, in the gap. Rounding third and putting on the brakes is Whitwer. And That will now put runners on first and third, which is still one out.
Now batting Christensen.
In the top of the second. Cutter Christensen will step up. Cutter striking out, swinging his first at bat. This pitch low and away for ball one. 6-4 ball game here. The Mustangs lead as they step back up to the plate here again with Cutter Christensen. The 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Popped up in the air. Coming in on it from center and left. Making the play. Runner tags from third. The throw into home. It's going to be off target. Run will score for Desert Hills. Runner stays at first. And so now it's a 6-5 ball game. Excuse me, it's a 7-4 ball game. Excuse me. Got to get my scores in the right places here. 7-4 ball game. Crimson Cliffs continues to add on to the lead. 2 outs on the board. Runner on first. They're looking for a force out at either first or second. First pitch is well outside the zone. Tried to check the runner down at first. And he advances to second off of the missed throw. So Smith facing off. This one's fouled straight open away. So facing the 1-1 is Smith. 2 outs. Outside. Ball 2. 2 on the count. Smith, remember his first at bat, he hit the three-run shot that gave them this early lead, a 3-0. They check the runner back at second, and he's back safely. So Smith already getting bat on ball early in this game. 3 runs in the first, 4 here in the second.
Plays a great defensive catcher as well.
Welcome back, by the way, Paul.
Thanks, buddy. A little warmer now.
I see you found yourself a nice blanket.
I
warm
did,
on up. Yeah, I'm sure the folks at home are listening wherever you are, watching wherever you are, as this one's popped up, fouled away as well. Can hear just how windy it is inside of our microphones over here. You can at times see the flag just kind of peeking out from behind the scoreboard over there. You can see it whipping around in the wind.
Yeah. It's blustery tonight for sure.
Great pitch right down the middle. Drop the ball. Throw down to first is there. So, 3 outs. But not before Crimson Cliffs puts 4 on the board in the top of the second. We head to the bottom of the second when we return here on the Fan Sports Network. Inside of your Boulevard home game of the week.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and escape The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Today's game is brought to you by Wilkinson's House of Lighting, The Ring, Jersey Mike's, and Coral Canyon Golf Course.
Back at it here on the Fan Sports Network and your Boulevard home game of the week. Up on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard, the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs extended a lead 7-4. But the Desert Hills Thunder will step up to the plate and test their luck with Isaac Swanson. Lays down a bunt, going straight towards the pitcher. The throw over to first is there for out number one.
And great athletic jump off the mound there as
Number 4,
Madden makes the play on the ball, and really athletic move there. Just pounce on it, get over, get the ball to first for the quick out. And now one out in the inning, and a little easier to maneuver through the lineup with one out already banked for the Mustangs.
Back to the top with Kurt Christensen. First pitch, ball. I'm very curious to see, we've got Hagen Reed right now that's in the hole at the moment, but I'm curious to see with what happened at the beginning of this game. This one's called strike. For those of you just joining us, Hagen Reed took a pitch, a fastball, right to the chin.
Yeah.
Right to the chin.
Moment.
Very scary moment. He was last seen in the dugout with some ice on it, so I don't know if he's going to be completely out of this game, if he's going to want to step back up in, as this is a curveball that takes a hopper over towards second. The throw to first, gets away. The runner tries to get around the bag, but takes a little bit of a stumble, so instead he'll find himself on first.
Now batting, second baseman, number 12.
And that'll bring Jace Fillmore.
Yeah, Fillmore, the guy is a much better hitter than what he's hitting right now this season, just 208 right now, but a lot of speed, 8 doubles. He gets around quickly, so if he gets anything in the outfield, he's going to try and stretch it to a double, and he's got the speed to do it.
Conversation. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a substitute indeed.
Pitch running, Maddox McIntosh.
As Maddox McIntosh comes in to pinch run. But it looks like there's going to be a sub for Hagen Reed as well. If I'm not mistaken, that's David Cordero Jr. over there going to be stepping in for Hagen Reed. Swung on and missed. For the first pitch of the at-bat, makes it 0-1. Seven to 4 game here. Crimson leads, looking to hold on to it. This pitch is low and away. Ball one. Well, you missed a Whitworth ground roll double as you were stepped away from the game for just a little bit.
That's right.
Batted some runs in. I mean, it was a good second inning there for the Mustangs. Great fastball, called strike.
Madden Smith starting to lock in here. Showed his ability getting off the mound and throwing to first, showing his athleticism there earlier in the inning. Now he's looking to close this one down here.
There's that nasty curve. Gets away from him, stay alive with the 1-2.
Smith 1-2, 3.5 ERA thus far this season in only 3 appearances. So saw him at the state tournament last year for the Mustangs as a sophomore. really showed his worth and showed his merit, getting big innings in that state tournament last year. It's going to help him, only help him this year.
The 1-2 fouled away. Staying alive on that 1-2. Runner at first, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the second inning, Desert Hills at the plate. For our radio listeners, we are streaming this game live over on the fansportsnetwork.com, and we are also streaming it over on our YouTube page as well. So wherever you find it, we're just glad that you found us.
Yeah, that's
on
right.
On the radio, on the stream. Stepping back up, Jace Fillmore again, facing the 1-2. Smith gives the nod and the pitch. High for ball 2. 2-2 count now for Fillmore. These Fillmore boys, I mean, they've been playing. So Jace has been playing varsity for the last 3 years. His little brother Briggs is also, you know, he pinch ran as like a freshman. I mean,
yeah,
these Fillmore boys are baseball players.
They are. Great speed, both of them.
And both of them playing crucial roles on either side of the field, one on second base, one in the hot corner at third.
Yeah. Two of the more athletic defenders on the Thunder roster for sure, as both those guys stalwarts at their positions.
So it's a full count now for Jace Fillmore. He's got a runner on first, 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch. And swung on and missed. The ball goes to the backstop. If he can get to first, he'll be there safely. And no, they're going to say, the umpire's just saying he's straight out, so I guess he's just out.
Now batting third in the lineup and playing right field, number 6, David Cordero
Yeah, that
Jr.
was interesting. I thought he would have gotten, with the ball going to the backstop, an ability to run to first there, but out nonetheless. And now David Cordero, good friend of the Fan Sports Network, did an internship with us.
Yeah, he's been a big helper throughout football and basketball season. We've used him both in the studio and running cameras.
Yeah.
And he's kind of been everywhere on the
like
microphone
a Swiss
at time
Army
or
knife
two.
kind of guy.
Yeah. First pitch taking a swing in on the fastball. Strike 1. And not a bad pitch to take it swinging either. That might have been called strike either way, so. Good pitch by Madden. Smith again looks over to second. Checks the runner. The pitch goes high. It's a 1-1 count.
Cordero, super powerful batter with great ability to create contact and drive the ball to all fields. 364
And
average.
we got a balk as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sends the run over to third. A little bit of conversation between the coach and the umpire as well.
Absolutely. Has Cordero on the season 364, 14 plate appearances, 11 ABs. So not a lot of work yet thus far this season.
Good pitch down the middle, strike 2. Two outs, runner on third in scoring position, and a 1-2 count here to David Cordero Jr. He steps on back, takes a swing of the bat. Wearing number 6, my favorite number, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, favorite number 6.
Okay.
Got a favorite number out there?
Number, I like 99.
Swung on and missed for strike 3.
Overpowered David Cordero Jr. there, as that was a beautiful pitch just going right at him.
And that'll keep the score where it is, 7-4. No score from Desert Hills in the second. We head to the top of the third here on the Fan Sports Network. More coming up next in your Boulevard Home Game of the Week.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best horses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Today's game is brought to you by Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Buck's Ace Hardware, Dealer Collision, and Finley Subaru.
We've got some movement out there on the field for Desert Hills. Crew Christensen now on the mound, and he throws his first for strike 1.
That was a good-looking pitch from Crew to start his.
And this one fouled away, so a quick 0-2 for Crew. He's got some power, too, as a righty.
Yeah. Just 4 appearances this year for Crew.
Going high for ball 1, 1-2 the count. And got
wow, look at that power pitch. I love seeing these power pitches where just attack the batter from the get-go, and that was a quick at-bat there for Crew Christensen in his first of the inning. So good to see him come out with some gusto here today in his 5th appearance.
Absolutely. That'll bring up Ryder Sherritt. First pitch, fastball down the middle. That's strike 1, man. He's just liking throwing this heat.
Yep.
Well, and he's got this good rhythm. I love this when pitchers have a little bit of rhythm in them.
Yeah.
Where they just step up there and throw the ball.
A little tempo, and they get into, like you say, the rhythm and just going right up to it, right straight to the plate.
Hit on grounder over to third. The throw over from Fillmore is there for out number 2.
All of a sudden, Christensen looks to have great control. You know, one batter struck out, the other grounds out harmlessly to give the second out of the inning here, and he's looking really impressive.
2 up, 2 down so far. You know, and after that second inning, they allowed 4 runs to come across. This is the kind of momentum shift that they really need, and then it's just a matter of getting the bat on the ball here in the bottom of the 3rd. That pitch low for ball 1. So Nate Finson walked his first at-bat, came all the way around to score after the walk. Fouls this one into the net.
Finson, a guy that can do some damage when given the opportunity. Not a ton of ABs this season, but
going high, 3-1 now, the count for Finson. Facing 2 outs, nobody on. If you're just checking in on us, score 7-4 with the Mustangs leading.
Finson on the season hitting, oh wow.
This one popped up, it's in play, and he gets to it for the out.
Great play out in foul territory there as Finson hitting 182. It's not going to help his average there as he fouls out.
Yeah, Andrew Wilson coming on over to make the grab, and that'll take us into the bottom of the 3rd inning. A great defensive inning there from the Thunder. Can they follow it up with some runs here to try to tighten things up with the Mustangs? That's next here on the Fan Sports Network and inside of your Boulevard home game of the week.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
After making the big play, it's Andrew Wilson. That walk-up song gets me every time.
It does. It's great.
Hey, you know what? You got to have a walk-up song that just puts you in the good mood, right?
That's right. You got to get it locked in and play something that's appealing to you.
I love it. I love it.
I like that.
It's a change of pace.
It is. You got a lot of hip-hop, a lot of country.
Especially with this group, you know.
Yeah.
Again, we talk about those Fillmore boys being good baseball players. Well, they're also country boys at heart as well, so they both have some country music playing on their walk-up songs. This one, good bat on ball, but it goes foul down the third base line, rolling its way into left field. The wind, I've been waiting for it to maybe die down. It's done basically just the opposite. And the pitch, off the mark. 2-1 the count. And another one low, 3-1 now. Again, this is Andrew Wilson leading off here in the bottom of the third. Little hopper over to the pitcher. He's going to take a nice little underhand toss to first, and that'll be out number 1.
Madden Smith really kind of under control now in this bottom of the third inning now. He had a great second inning and really maintaining since that big first inning for the Thunder.
Stepping up to the plate now, number 23, Harmon Skeen. Harmon Skeen, his first at-bat, had a nice single. Shot it through a gap and ended up coming back around to score. The umpire is currently checking on something at the moment. All right, here we go. So 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the third. Good movement, got him swinging. Just enough of a check swing, called a strike. A hopper over to short, catching it off the hop, the throw to first. That'll be good for out number 2.
And all of a sudden, this game's got a little pace to it now. As first couple innings, we were seeing both lineups batted around and multiple at-bats in each of the top 2 innings, but now we're starting to see this game get a little rhythm going.
Yeah. Just a good old 6-3 for out number 2, and that brings up Briggs Fillmore. Pitch is low enough for a called ball for a 1-0 count now. 2 outs again. 7-4 game, Mustangs lead on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Another swing and a miss. Little heat on that one.
Yeah. We were saying earlier on in the game the curveball was the best pitch for Madden Smith, but starting to throw some really nice-looking fastballs.
Yep. He's had a few that have been a little wild here and there.
Yeah.
But I feel like with time he's starting to clean things up a little bit. Another one for strike 3 and out number 3. And that'll send us into the top of the 4th inning here on the Fan Sports Network.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
So both sides go 3 up, 3 down in the 3rd inning, and now into the 4th we go. We're leading off with Brecken Park. First pitch, strike. Brecken Park, his first at-bat, he sent one out into left field and it was dropped. This one's fouled away. That drop ball was costly for the Thunder because Brecken came around to score.
Wind starting to pick up once again.
Wind is really picking up. I'm trying to take a book over here. This one's low and away for ball 1. I'm taking a book over here. My right hand, my rider's hand over here is a little chilly.
Yeah,
it's a little,
I bet.
It's a little frozen at this point. It's exposed. I don't have gloves or anything. My other hand's in my jacket pocket. We're down here field level as well. Popped straight up in the air, an elevator shaft. And there to make the catch. The catcher comes on over, gets the grab for the out.
Great play behind the plate. We've seen some great athletic plays from these catchers tonight.
Yeah. Isaac Swanson behind the dish for the Thunder.
Now batting, MacArthur.
That brings up MacArthur. Jason MacArthur got a walk in his first, hit a single in his second at bat. Came around to score off of both of them. Inside, just about skimmed him in the ribs right there. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 2. This is Crew Christensen up on the mound for the Thunder with MacArthur at the plate in the left-handed batter's box. Swung on, miss for strike 1, 2-1 the count.
MacArthur taking some time here to recalibrate as some good-looking pitches. Deceptive pitches.
Fouls this one away. Evens the count up at 2 apiece. So earlier this evening, I know your favorite team in the hockey world.
Yeah.
And their captain, Alex Ovechkin, he's just 1 goal away from tying the all-time record for goals.
Oh,
that one swung on and missed for strike 3.
Diving into the dirt. Yeah, he actually tied the record tonight.
Did he end up getting that last goal? Did he tie it?
He tied it, yeah.
All right. So he could break it with 1 more.
1 more, yeah. Tomorrow or Sunday, going to be an away game against the New York Islanders, so not ideal for the hometown faithful.
First pitch coming in ball to Jackson Whitwer.
Where do you stand on that kind of stuff? Like winning a championship in a 7-game series, you
I
always
always prefer it to be at home.
Yeah. And breaking the record even more so.
Sure. Second pitch, ball as well. 2-0 count here to Whitwer. My thoughts on that are this. I always feel like if it's my team, I want to celebrate with them. That one goes on the outside edge for strike one. 2-1 is a count. But also, if the other team is coming into my place and winning the championship, I don't want to see them celebrating on my floor either. So I would say either way, get it at home.
True.
A hopper over to short. The throw kind of got stuck in his glove, and it was a hopper at first anyway, so he gets there safely.
Yeah, what a play there to run that out as just a little bit of an awkward bounce as we see here on the replay. It's a high hop, but just the exchange a little awkward, and then that leads to the runner beating out the throw, and now the Mustangs got a man on base. 2 outs, time for 2-out rally time, Kate.
Absolutely. We always love a good 2-out rally.
Yeah. You ever flip the hat inside out?
Absolutely, I did. So baseball was my favorite sport when I was a kid, right? I played a lot of Little League.
Yeah.
I was one of those kids in Little League baseball. I was pitching since I was 9 years old with all the 12-year-old boys. I was in it. I loved me some baseball, and man, I would get our dugout hyped. I'd be doing the inside-out hats. We'd be doing all sorts of stuff, man, for those 2-out rallies. It was great.
Like that. Keep the mojo high in the clubhouse.
Oh, a little bouncer over to the outside. So it's 2-1 count. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I miss playing baseball. When I grew up, I don't know. I lost a little bit of a love for the game at a certain point. I just stopped playing, but gained it back in my later years, of course.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Hit on, going to center field, coming in on it. It's going to fall in, and rounding second, going to third. So that single there from Whitwer, from Wright.
Oh, wow.
And they lost him. He was just hanging out.
No one covering second base there.
Whitwer gets over to third.
Man. Whitwer just saw that there was no one covering second there.
Well, that was McKay Wright.
I'm sorry.
Right over to second.
Yeah.
Whitwer was able to round all the way to third, but heads up play from Wright. Just say, hey, I'm going to take second.
Yeah. Puts another runner in scoring position here. 2 outs. Top of the fourth.
Yeah, this is a good position to be in right now for Crimson Cliffs, but again, 2 outs, so anything can happen here. They could still keep it scoreless. By they, I mean Desert Hills. Still 7-4 in this game with a Mustang lead. They want to extend upon that right now. The pitch. A little bit of a bunt. That's in play.
Oh.
To throw it out, and that's...
Wow.
Are they saying that's in play? They're saying that's in play.
That's in play. Incredible.
Wow, he didn't even take off running.
Yeah.
But why would you? I mean, you kind of thought it was maybe going to bounce foul. Heads up play from behind the dish by Swanson. All right, so with that, rounds out the inning, no score. And that'll leave 2 runners on base. We head into the bottom of the 4th inning here on the Fan Sports Network, your Boulevard home game of the week. 7-4, Mustangs lead. They take the field as the Thunder will head into the batter's box. Coming up next.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Now batting, number 44, Jack.
Back at it here in your Boulevard home game of the week. Stepping up to the plate for the Desert Hills Thunder. It's going to be Jax Tolman, left fielder. He walked his first at bat. Ooh, that wind is picking up on us here, Paulie.
That's right, it is. And Tolman, one of the 3 hitters batting over 450 on the season for the Thunder, a very dangerous hitter, and begins a tough part of this lineup for Madden Smith.
I'll tell you this, that wind is not warm.
No, it's not.
It is not warm indeed. Strike called. 1-1 is the count.
Doing a lot better since I made that trip and got the blanket. I
don't
don't think I would have made it,
Got
buddy.
a blanket out of the vehicle.
Wouldn't have left you alone, but I might have had to call in or something.
Called the game from the studio.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it a check swing? They look, and he says it's out. Okay, check swing, strike. You know, I even packed a beanie just in case.
Yeah.
I left it in the car, though. I didn't grab it. I was like, you know what? We got headphones on. We'll be all right.
That's right.
Somehow, it's even a little chilly in the headphones. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that is the first out of this inning here in the bottom of the 4th. Stokely Tate comes up to bat.
Tate, a guy with a lot of speed. He's a guy that can get on base a variety of different ways, whether that be the walk, the hit. He's a very patient batter. We'll see what he does here.
Fouled away. Heads up in the dugout over there. 1-1 the count with 1 out.
.314 average for Tate this season, so seeing the ball really well thus far.
Second pitch comes across low for strike number 2. 1-2 the count.
And 2 home runs for him as well. He's got the ability to drive one out of the ballpark here.
Good hard swing for strike number 3.
Madden Smith really since the first inning has been locked in this game.
Brings Swanson up after 2 Ks. Swanson making the final out. The heads up play, honestly. Big heads up play from him to get that hopper, throw it over to first. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Madden Smith is having himself an inning up there at the moment. You know, 2 strikeouts now facing an 0-1. Nobody on right now either for the Thunder. They trail 7-4. Here's the pitch. Another one. He's just throwing that heater down the middle.
Yeah.
He's not throwing any
not
English on this.
messing around.
He's just going fastball down the pipe, letting him swing at it. And he does have some good movement on his curveball as well.
Yeah, he does.
Let's see if he goes to it here. Woo. Instead, he goes fastball. He got me flinching.
Yeah, that's right.
Heading right back at my face. I don't like that. Well, with the foul ball, stays 0-2. Foul ball is brought to you by Fabulous Freddy's, 2 Southern Utah locations. Another one going foul. So stop by Fabulous Freddy's, get yourself an Ike sandwich.
Yeah.
Fill up on gas. Got the car wash, of course. Plus, stop on in for all your convenience store needs, all your snacks, drinks.
Yeah, they got the Doc popcorn, the Dippin' Dots, the famous sugar cookies.
Hit well down the left field line, going back. It's gone.
That ball is gone.
Home run from Isaac Swanson.
Catcher,
And Swanson, a guy that this season, I believe that is his first home run of the year. So good for Isaac, and 333 average, was hitting, seeing the ball well, but hadn't really shown the power up to this point, but he cranks one on out of here to make this a 2-run ball game.
Takes the trot around the bases and makes this a 2-run game as Crew Christensen, currently sitting in the pitcher position, steps up to the plate. The righty with 2 outs. Is this the 2-out rally that the Thunder are looking for? The #1 team in the state of Utah. There's that curveball. He's got to go back to it at some point, dropping in for the first strike.
That's right. Got to keep him honest and working in a few times here. It's a great pitch. Great looking pitch. Great movement on it as we see him dive in again there to get the second strike.
Oh, 2 is the count. 2 outs. Timeout. It's Crew resets. Ball 1 makes it a 1-2 count.
Smith, 2 outs, 2 strikes. I look at him to attack here.
Let's see what happens.
Whoa.
Going high. 2-2 now the count.
Oh,
and got him. Again, going heater. And that'll take us to the top of the 5th. 7-5, Crimson Cliffs leads. They look to extend it when we return here on the Fan Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Today's game is brought to you by Down East, House of Joan, Udine Associates, and Best Friends Animal Sanctuary.
Here we go, the 5th inning. We have not seen a score from the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs since the 2nd. They went scoreless through the 3rd and the 4th, but they still lead 7-5. They allowed just the 1 run to come across there in the bottom of the 4th. So here we go, top of the 5th. Stepping up to the plate to lead things off here, number 22, Austin Smith, hit the home run to get things rolling here to start the game. Telling them to stop the music.
Yeah, we're getting a little extra here.
We're getting some extracurriculars. Hey, let's just, they're saying we're ready to play some ball. Where'd you go? There we go. Hey. I love it.
We're extended.
Everyone was just staring up at the PA announcer like, all right, we are ready. Woo.
Okay.
Well, you know, maybe that froze the arm up a little bit there.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what it did.
Ooh.
Swung on and missed. There we go. A little course correction.
Yeah, that's right.
Batting for the Mustangs, Smith.
2 pitches in, we get the announcement. That's hilarious. Ooh, good pitch.
Ooh,
but
no call there.
No call out of the zone, huh?
Yeah. Slightly, I assume, but couldn't have been by much. But he's ready to go. Up and ready to go to the mound.
Lower in the zone. Another one called ball. 3-1 now the count. Maybe he didn't call it just for the whole PA thing. Popped up. That's going to go foul and out of play.
Just out of play, yep.
Shout out to Nathan running the camera over there. I'm sure he's freezing too.
Yeah, that's right. He's battling. We're battling. Eric Gould, our St. George News reporter, battling.
Yeah, Eric Gould over here. You know, he was rocking the beanie, though.
That's right. He's more dressed for the occasion.
Yeah. You know, once the game wraps, again, this one's fouled away as well. Full count here. Yeah, great shout out. St. George News, they do such a good job on all of our sports reporting as well. So, you know, guys like Eric Gould, Jeff Richards, Aaron Crane is out and about sometimes getting some good film and pictures and whatnot. So
do an amazing job.
Yeah, the St. George News crew does an amazing job at helping us. This one is outside for ball 4, and that'll walk them over to first. But yeah, amazing job from our St. George News crew.
Now batting Gray.
So Josh Gray will step up after the walk.
Josh with a runner on here, and it looks like he's going to square the bunt. And the runner's going to take
Runner
second.
takes off on the pass ball. High off the bunt, it's caught over at first. The throw to second, double play.
Wow, what an outstanding feat of athleticism that was to make the double up there. And as we see on the replay here, just a tapped high in the air, diving on the infield, and then having the wherewithal to whip it over to second.
That
to
was
double
impressive.
Him up. Beautiful.
That was impressive.
Now Ryder Sherritt, you know, if you've been keeping up with our Region 9 athletics all year, you know he was the quarterback of the state championship winning football team as he cranks one out there deep, but it's not going to make it, I don't believe.
No, it's going to be caught out in left field.
That's
an interesting way to do a kind of a 3-up, 3-down, even
Yeah.
though one gets on, you know, a little double play action. How about it? All right, that sends us into the bottom of the 5th inning. Your score is 7-5. Crimson Cliffs still leads this one here on the Fan Sports Network.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Intercap Lending, Red Rock Real Estate, and St. George News.
I love those shots, those drone shots we have of Southern Utah. That one of, I believe it's called like the Vortex out by Dameron Valley area.
Yeah, that's right. I've
With
been
the
out
look
there.
of the Veo Hill, of course, the cinder cone out there in Veo Hill.
Now back, number 12, Jace Fillmore.
Beautiful spot here in Southern Utah.
Absolutely.
Bottom of the 5th, Jace Fillmore will lead off for the Desert Hills Thunder. Thunder looking to get back into it. They're close. Here's the thing.
Yeah, just 2 runs down.
3 runs. They have themselves a lead. They're just down by 2 here, 7-5 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. First pitch, just outside the zone.
The thing with Smith, though, Madden Smith, speaking of, is he's been locked in.
Yeah, he's in his 5th inning here of pitching.
Yeah. Pitch count, I feel like, isn't all that high either for him.
Well, a big part of this is, look, they went 3 up, 3 down in the 3rd. He faced 4 batters in the 4th. Faced 4 in the 2nd as well. It was really just that first inning.
Yeah, it was
where he
problematic.
went through 8 guys. This one's popped up in and fouled away. Yeah, so, I mean, ultimately, you take a look at that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 total batters.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
That isn't.
I mean, for Jace, this is his 3rd at-bat. And he sends this one into center. And makes the play.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Whitwer gets it done for out number 1.
Now batting number 6, David Cordero Jr.
So DCJ, David Cordero Jr. steps up.
Sorry, Connor.
We got an apology from the PA announcer for the antics earlier. Low for ball 1.
Maybe.
Oh, instead of DCJ, it's
yeah.
That's why he said David Cordero, but it's not. That's why.
Looks like it's
in the box for the Thunder.
Number 3, Connor Weiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Hagen Reed out, again, for those of you just joining us, if you missed out on what happened in the first part of the games, this one goes low. Hagen Reed took a fastball right to the chin.
Yeah, scary moment.
Real scary moment. He tried to duck away from it, hit him right in the jaw, and he's been over there with ice on his cheek, and definitely a tough kid, but it's never going to feel good to have a baseball hit you right in the face on a fastball. I mean, I don't know what the velocity is from Madden Smith up there on the mound, but I can guarantee, doesn't matter how fast it is, it doesn't feel good. Hopper over to second, the throw to first. It's there in time for out number 2.
Now batting first baseman, number 8.
Really been impressed with Madden Smith's ability to chew through this lineup, how good it is top to bottom for this Thunder team. And speaking of a dangerous hitter on this Thunder team, Andrew Wilson, with probably one of the most colorful, I don't know if I can call it the best, but the most colorful walk-up songs in all of the region.
We've talked about it every single time. This is his 3rd at-bat.
It's noteworthy.
It is very noteworthy. Well, they've been able to 2-out rally in the last inning and get 1 run across the board. Can they do it again? This is going to take a hopper into center off of a great line drive, and it'll place him on first.
Now batting, designated hitter,
And that's
number 23, Harmon.
the ability of Wilson, and then you follow him up with a guy like Harmon Skeen. That's 8 home runs and 2 batters for this Desert Hills Thunder team.
Well, Harmon Skeen, his first at-bat was a single. His second at-bat was a ground or a little hopper over to short. What can he do here in his 3rd? He sends one into shallow center. Throw into second won't be there. They'll throw it into short instead. So a good single advances the runner into scoring position.
21, Briggs Fillmore.
And that'll bring up Briggs Fillmore. He's been unsuccessful tonight at the plate. Hasn't got on base yet. But the youngster looking to do it here.
Yeah, Fillmore trying to do or provide what the Thunder really need right now, and that's a huge 2-out hit with runners in scoring position. As this is a big spot for Fillmore, a big spot for the team, as looking to dent into this 2-run lead for the Mustangs. And Smith been on cruise control relatively lately. So let's see if they're able to give him a tough inning here, as they already are somewhat.
That curve comes on in. 0-1 count. Get things going here for Fillmore. A 7-5 game. Mustangs lead. Desert Hills with 2 on. Swung on and missed. So an 0-2 count.
Smith working quickly here too. He wants to pitch.
Well, and this would be a big, important out if they could get it here with the 0-2. He's facing a pitcher's count.
He is. And I would expect him to attack here again.
And you do have force out on any base either.
Oh,
got him looking. Got him looking. That'll clear the bases. That'll take us to the top of the 6th inning. They remain in charge here, the Mustangs, as they'll come up to the plate here in the top of the 6th. They lead 7-5 on the Fan Sports Network.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump. Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Today's game is brought to you by Findlay Subaru, Honolulu Grill, Knits on Fire, and Intermountain Sports Performance.
First pitch coming in high for ball 1 as we get things rolling in the top of the 6th inning. Mustangs lead 7-5. Thank you for joining us here on the Fan Sports Network, whether you're listening on the radio on 99.5 or 95.3 FM or 93.1 out in Cedar City. We appreciate those that are watching here on the Fan Sports Network as well. Swung on and missed. 1-1 is the count. However you found us tonight, we're glad you're with us on a Friday night from Thunder Field. Inside to Nate Finson, and he's facing the 2-1. Inside again, 3-1 is count.
Yeah. Going to get a nice pitch to hit here, theoretically, you'd think. 3-1 count. Oh.
And that'll walk him.
That's
well,
not what the Thunder needed, to put a runner on with no outs.
And I was just going to say there, Paulie, you beat me to it, absolutely. I was just going to say, how often does it happen that the guy that gets on first base with no outs, especially from something like a walk, how often does he come around to score?
Yeah.
You know? Sometimes it's just a mental game as well when it comes down to baseball, right? And the mental game can be really tough when you just give away a base like that. So, conversation going on right now between the umpire and coach from Crimson Cliffs over here. I believe there must be some sort of a substitution going on. Brecken Park is getting ready to step up to the plate for right now here in the top of the 6th inning. Tomorrow on the Fan Sports Network, the Final Four.
Yeah.
We've got all those 1 seeds that are going to be playing tomorrow, and you can listen to those games right here on the Fan Sports Network. Coverage will be available for you.
I actually used that coverage quite a bit when I was driving around last weekend. So
yeah, it's kind of nice,
very
isn't it?
useful. You don't really miss any of the game.
There's a bunt down the first base line. Can he run it out? He gets tagged, but that will advance the runner over to second base. So just one out, runner on second. Call it a sac bunt if you will, just to get a runner in scoring position because the tying run now stepping up to the plate.
Now batting MacArthur.
So MacArthur will step up. Struck out his last at-bat, but he singled already in this game. He also walked.
Ooh, that was a good-looking pitch.
I thought so as well. I was waiting for the strike call, but it didn't happen. I will say with these lefty batters from where we're sitting, the umpire does block it a little bit from where we're at, so it is a little more difficult to tell. Well outside, runner goes over to third. Throw is off the mark, but making the play was Briggs Fillmore from keeping that going into the outfield.
Risky play there, but able to avoid a disaster.
Those are the moments you got to be real careful of, especially as you're the team trailing.
Yeah.
2-0 now the count. Swung on and missed. He was golfing for that one. Here's the 2-1. Hit well going into center field. Back. And makes the play. The runner tags, and he won't even worry about the throw in. That will make it 8-5 with 2 outs.
Ultimately a huge sac fly for the Mustangs. The insurance runs at a premium at this game as both pitching staffs tightened up.
Oh, excuse me, and I said 8-5. Yeah, it is 8-5.
8-5, yep.
So again, yeah, the insurance run is important there, but remember, sac bunt and a sac fly.
Yeah.
Ooh, and that got him. Hit batter on the very next play.
Now batting right.
That brings McKay right up to the plate.
Yeah.
The umpire went and had a chat with him, and I'm sure it was just saying, hey, that wasn't out of frustration, was it? And, just kind of like, no, yes, I'm frustrated, but no, wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose.
They checked the runner over at first. He's back down safely. Fouled away.
So now 2-2 count, 2 outs. And I feel like if you're the Thunder and you want to realistically have a good shot in this game with 2 frames left to bat, you really need to hold up with no more damage here.
This pitch is in the dirt at the backstop. Runner goes to second. So 1-1 is the count. Our board has it incorrect, but we've got it switched over here. Line drive out into left field. Runner's going to round third. It's going to hop over the wall. That'll bring in the run to score. And McKay Wright will end up with automatic double. Finds himself on second, bringing in a run as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's just the consummate high school athlete. I mean, a state champion football player, you know, a guy that made tons of plays at the end of that state championship this year, and now leading the baseball team in batting average and collects another extra base hit there. So K. Wright will always be remembered in the great region, or be mentioned in the conversations of the great Region 9 athletes that played multiple sports.
Yeah, especially in the young history of Crimson Cliffs High School as well. You know, I mean, already they've had so many athletes come through their program. Today, on our show From the Bleachers, we were talking about Utah Tech baseball. As this pitch comes in for strike 2, 0-2 count. But they've got a couple of guys over there that are Crimson Cliffs alum. They've got P.D. Soto Jr. over there. They've got Aaron Morris as well. This one's inside for ball 1. They got a few guys out of Crimson Cliffs.
Coach Fadenauer always does a really good job in identifying the great local talent.
And I got to give a shout out as well. They do have a kid from my alma mater from Enterprise High School as well.
Nice. A Wolf, huh?
Yeah, they got Levi Randall out there. He was, leadoff batter for them a few different times this season as well. So
awesome.
Good ball player. His dad was my cross-country coach.
Oh.
Swung on and missed. Strikeout for out number 3. So, not before damage is done, though. 2 runs come across. It's 9-5 here in the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom when we return here on the Fan Sports Network.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Getting things started here with Jax Tolman coming up.
Tolman, a guy of those 3 batters for the Thunder, batting over 450 on the season. So he's obviously seeing a big ball up there right now.
He watches that one go by for ball 1. 9-5 the score. Mustangs on top. If you're just tuning in here to the bottom of the 6th inning. Low again for ball 2. You know, right before we went to break, we were talking Utah Tech baseball, our local baseball team here in St. George, and this one, another one low. I got it. Called strike. There we go. A little bit of a later call. But they're having a better season than they've had in a while, already up to 15 wins, which is better than they had all of last season.
Yeah,
so.
They've been doing an incredible job. Beat Utah and BYU this season to Power 5.
BYU will be in
programs.
BYU will be in town on Tuesday, I believe.
Should be a great night to get over there and support the Trailblazers or see the Cougars if you're a Cougars fan.
Yeah.
Good
Full
opportunity.
Count. Absolutely. Full count here to Jax Tolman.
Oh.
And it walked him.
Now batting center fielder, number 11.
You know, that was kind of tough payoff pitch there for Madden Smith as he's starting to, get a little bit of fatigue, I would assume, pitching so deep into this game. Now facing this lineup, this murderer's row of a lineup multiple times.
Yeah, absolutely. Brings up Stokely Tate.
Tate, 2 home runs on the season. He'd love nothing more than to send one over the wall right now.
Low in the dirt, ball 1. I'd love to know what the pitch count is at right now for Smith. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, they gave it a strike. They said it was a strike. I didn't think it was, but they said the check swing was called strike.
Yeah.
Hopper over to third. He mishandles it, sliding into second and making his way over to first. So we've got 2 runners on now for the Desert Hills Thunder.
And that's tough for Smith there, as looked like a somewhat routine play, but unable to make the play out there for him. And now 2 runners on with no outs for the Thunder. We're going to see a meeting on the mound here.
We are. I wonder if it's about time that they switch out the pitcher. Bottom of the 6th inning, no outs either, so this is important territory. I mean, 4 runs ties this ball game up. So with this meeting on the mound, we'll see. Yep, they're giving them all taps and love. So we've got ourselves a pitching change. So with that, we will take a break. Give a big shout out to Madden Smith, who's pitched an incredible 5 innings and some change here into the bottom of the 6th. So with that, we'll let our new pitcher get warmed up. We'll give you the details when we return here on the Fan Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out, with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Hey St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Okay. Sorry, we've got some internet issues, but it looks like I think we're back up and running now. So forgive us if you were hanging out and we were having some internet issues. I just switched my internet source. Hopefully that helps us.
Yeah, we got a pitching change going on here. So Mustangs going to recalibrate a little bit, and
probably for the best as well right now. You know, they've let 6 runs come across.
That's right.
Sitting up there on the mound as well. I believe that's number 21. Is that correct?
It is.
Okay, number 21. That is going to be Staten Crenendonk.
Yeah. Remember this guy at the state tournament as well last year. Made some appearances for the Mustangs in relief as he comes in here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You got fans. Okay, well, you got people that know what you're a fan of coming on over here to chat with us during the break here.
Yeah.
So, again, it's 11-9. Desert Hills leads. So 2 outs as well. So a little bit of a 2-out rally, really. I mean, this has been
now batting 44.
The epitome of a 2-out rally. Since out number 2, you had a single from Jace Fillmore, a single from Connor Weiss. Andrew Wilson cleared the bases with his double out into the corner in right field. And then Harmon Skeen with the 2-run shot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all been within just 2 outs.
Yeah.
All 6 runs have scored since the 2-out mark. So
yeah, this has been the definition of a 2-out rally.
That's what I'm saying. Talk about a 2-out rally. I mean,
yeah.
This is also the last batter in the lineup before we go back through it for another time. Ball gets away. Oh, I think they said it hit him.
Yeah.
Now batting center fielder, number 11, Stokely Tate.
So Stokely Tate comes up to bat. Excuse me, no, Jackson Tolman actually let us off. So That was his second at bat in this inning.
Okay, so we've already
So forgive me, we've actually have gone through all the way.
Ooh.
First pitch strike.
The Mustangs to keep it in shouting distance here. 2 runs, not an overcomable feat, or not a non-starter. Like they've got an opportunity.
Popped up into center. This could end it. And it will. That will be the final out of the inning. So, not before Desert Hills takes a lead. And right now, all they're looking for is 3 more outs. It's 11-9. Crimson Cliffs has their work cut out for them here as we head into the 7th inning on the Fan Sports Network.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and escape The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Today's game is brought to you by Findlay Subaru, Honolulu Grill, Nets on Fire, and Intermountain Sports Performance.
Finishing up the warm-ups here in the top of the 7th inning. The Mustangs let the lead slip. Allowed 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning. But I think that's also just proof of why Desert Hills is the #1 team in the state as well.
Very potent lineup, like I've said a couple times throughout the broadcast. There's just so many guys that can hurt you, and it did. Showed last inning.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go, first pitch. Hit well. Over the head of the right fielder. Takes a bounce off the bottom of the wall. He keeps on rounding. He's going to second, and he'll stay there for a stand-up double.
Yeah, great start for the Mustangs here, trying to rally in this game as we just see this pitch kind of hang out over the plate. And it is.
When the right fielder just kind of froze on it.
It was a little
he came up on it.
lethargic out there.
You know, anytime when I was learning to play baseball, they always said take a step back on it. If you run up on it, for some reason, I don't know. I don't understand the science behind it.
Yeah.
You always, take a step back a little bit. Just
kind of feel it out.
Feel it out
a little.
Yeah.
Because you're right. He made that aggressive step forward kind of towards the ball and then overestimated how far it was flying.
Yep.
So.
Sometimes you just got to take a step back on those and make sure you're seeing what you're actually seeing before you take off running.
But as the dust settles, it's a double for the Mustangs here, down 2 runs in the top of the 7th here. Big opportunity.
Here's the pitch. Low and away, ball 1.
Now we've seen that low and away strike call called, just the last game we did against, it was at Pineview Cedar on Tuesday night. Saw a lot of those low and away calls. Every umpire's different.
Sure.
Every strike zone just a tad bit different, as that's going to catch the corner there for the first strike of the at-bat.
The 1-1 coming. Runner on second. Tying run at the plate. And the pitch. Fouled away right into the backstop. Thank goodness for that backstop, or I probably wouldn't have any knees.
That's right.
It's coming right at us. Count of 1-2.
It's a big, big spot. Mustangs looking to get one across here with a hit to the outfield. That's all it takes, just the outfield grass, and they've got a run here.
This is Andrew Wilson.
Advance another 90 feet.
Yeah, he does. Andrew Wilson up on the mound for the Thunder here. Throws that one away for another ball. So it's a 2-2 count with a runner on third.
Wilson, a super effective hitter for the Thunder this season, leading them in home runs.
Fouled away. Count remains at 2 apiece.
And in 2 appearances, that's all Andrews had. This will be his 3rd appearance tonight. But 1-0, 0 ERA. So has pitched to a very good tune thus far, but having a little more difficulty tonight. Oh, good
and
looking
got
pitch.
him swinging. What a pitch that was indeed. You know, Andrew Wilson's going to be making he's got to be making a case for our Findlay Subaru star of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, of course him, but also Harmon Skeen has to be up there just for the bat.
Sure, for that tie-breaking home run.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game right there.
You could probably give it to Skeen for the playmaker play if this holds up.
Wilson's also tied the game up with his hit out there into right field. That was called strike.
Wilson starting to get in a groove here. He sees the finish line in sight for the Thunder.
All right, let's see what we got here on the 0-1 goes low.
Oh, tad bit low there. Thought that might have, well, no, that's probably not a strike for any umpire, but a tad low.
Yep. And the pitch, fouled away.
He's got 2 strikes here. Opportunity knocks for both teams. Got a runner on third, opportunity to get to 11-10, or tie the game with a 2-run shot, or if you're Wilson, get the second out with a strikeout here.
Sure. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Can he come in and make the play?
Oh, wow.
Fell in.
Fell in.
Play at the plate. Yeah, he dropped it.
Oh,
Runner's safe. After all of that, 1 run will come in to score. Well, it looked like it might have been 2 outs at 2 different places.
Yeah.
Desert Hills walks away with nothing.
No outs, and now runner on first. 10.
Tying run at the first base side with the runner that could take the lead coming up to the plate. So, yeah, this is interesting territory right now for the Desert Hills Thunder and for the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs. I mean, the Mustangs kind of looked out on that one, if we're completely honest, at least on the dropped ball, but it also was a well-placed ball, too. I mean, any of those shallow outfield bloopers are tough to play, and it leads to a run coming in. You'll take the RBI any day.
That's right, absolutely. Any way you can get them, you'll take them. And now the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs with a big chance here.
Yeah, absolutely.
To knock off one of the state's premier teams in their home ballpark.
So here we go, the fresh count. Outside pitch. Swung on and missed. So it's a 1-1 count.
Wilson really bringing the heat now. He
Got
went
him on the check
that one,
swing.
yeah. So now with 2 strikes, 1 out, man on. That's the scene we're setting for you right now here in the bottom of the 7th on the Fan Sports Network. 11-10, the Thunder lead the Mustangs. Wow.
Got him.
Wilson turning up the heat here in this last 2 batters and really showing his great. Oh, wow, we got a conversation here.
Now batting Park.
So that will bring up Brecken Park.
Park steps in, 2 outs. Huge spot here. Looking to extend this game any way he can. Get on any way he can. Just does not want to commit the final out for the Mustangs here. Wilson looking to do the polar opposite, of course.
And the Thunder right now have a force out as this one's sent into center, coming in on it, trying to make the play. And he does for out number 3. So Desert Hills hangs on after a difficult start to this game.
Yeah.
They go on and they score 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th. And they win this one 11-10.
Yeah, what an entertaining ball game from start to finish. I mean, we saw so many heroics from both teams, extending leads, lead changes, and at the end of the day, when the dust settles, it is the Desert Hills Thunder 11-10 over the Mustangs in an instant classic here tonight.
Absolutely. Our Finley superstar of the game, who are you thinking?
I got to go Andrew Wilson. The double, the setup, the 2-run home run by Harmon Skeen, and then the pitching to close out the game there at the end. I mean, I love what I saw from him on the mound as well. Let's go with Andrew Wilson for me.
I like it. And then I want to go with the Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the game as, let's say, that lead-taking home run.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get better than a 2-run shot, right?
That's right.
That's exactly what they needed. We had some great defensive plays as well, brought to you by Dealer Collision. One of them a diving catch out there in left field. We saw the catcher with the heads-up play from, I believe it was Swanson, that had 2 big plays. Number one, a big heads-up play where he was able to make the throw down to first off of a little blooper, but he had that elevator shot that he was able to catch and take the out that way. So
yeah,
lots of great plays there defensively. Inside of our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show as well. Give Johnson Pediatric Dentistry a call for your kids' dental needs. Final thoughts here as we kind of wrap this game up here.
Just a great inter-region matchup between 2 really, really good teams that are going to be deep in the playoffs. So we'll see at Brewster's Field this May, and I can't wait. It's going to be fun, but we saw a good one tonight. Thunder get the best of the Mustangs, but it was a great game from start to finish.
Absolutely. All right, Paul Ratliff, Caden Formaster, we appreciate you joining us here on the broadcast this evening. The Desert Hills Thunder, they get the win, 11-10. Shout out as well Nathan Nelson on the camera. Have a good evening, everybody. We will be back Monday morning with The Drive, 7 a.m. from the bleachers at 4 o'clock and more Region 9 baseball next week. Stay tuned for that. And big shout out to Boulevard Home, our title sponsor here this evening. Until next time, have a good evening, everybody, from the Fan Sports Network crew.